Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of F1 25 My Team Career Mode. Today will be the Singaporean Grand Prix, but first up we have a corporate facility event. Title sponsor recap documentary. A title sponsor has proposed funding an exclusive documentary chronicling, I don't know why I had trouble with that word, our team's season journey. While this could be a fantastic way to engage fans and elevate our profile, it would require considerable time and involvement from both drivers. Should we move forward with the opportunity? So we can accept it, gain resource points, but both drivers lose focus, or we could decline it. Now, I'm tempted to accept it. We have enough R&D points, so that I don't think that's that much of an issue at the moment. The only thing is the focus, right? Now, I don't need the focus for Correa if I'm driving as him all the time. Although actually maybe I do if you watched the last episode. If you haven't, go back and watch that. We had a very fun time in Baku. Didn't we? Yeah, we just lost concentration and crashed in the castle section. Anyway, if you want to watch the whole thing, go back and watch the episode. But Colapinto also managed to score points. And not like 1 or 2, I mean like 10 points. He came 5th place. So we are in a battle right now with Williams for the constructors. I think we'll accept it. Because I feel like if we do it, then that'll get our fan rating up. And I feel like at this point, it's more important to do that. I'll just get a couple of emails here. Nothing really that important yet. But yeah, no, we're almost at fan rating 4 actually. So yeah, if we could get a bump to fan rating, that would be really good, I think. Yeah, this is the thing I was talking about in the last episode. About the pausing development thing that happened to us. Luckily, it's only 2 days this time. But yeah, if you damage the car during a race weekend, development gets paused for your incoming. Oh, what's this? Hold on. Are these like... Is this maybe like an R&D reset kind of thing? It could be. Like, this is similar to the old F1 My Team like mode, where they had like exclamation marks over them. So chassis and powertrain have been affected. Huh. But there's, like, we didn't get an email about it or anything. Right, okay. So development's back in progress. This failed, I'll put that back on. That will come in before Singapore. I haven't gotten anything about any of these things. Right, like, unless there was an email and I missed it. Points, loyalty, retirement. No, testing regulations was ages ago. I think this is probably a adaptation. Yeah, this is just an R&D reset. Right, okay, so... Well, not an R&D reset. So in the last My Team, you would go through and you develop them with... Or not, you'd adapt them with R&D points. So in this one, it's... So it takes time to do that. And you have to actually spend money to do that as well. Right, okay. Well then. I guess we're kind of bottlenecked on developing Well, only parts for the chassis and the powertrain at the moment.
Boss, we've got interest. There's a sponsor looking to work with us.
Another one. Asiat Dynamics is a secondary sponsor. We seem to get a lot of those secondary sponsor opportunities, I guess you'd call them. We do have R&D points to purchase some more upgrades. We could go ERS cooling, reshape combustion chamber. I think actually for the moment I might stick away from powertrain and chassis, just because like we could spend the R&D points to research them, but we can't actually develop them, because then we would just need to like adapt them straight away, and I feel like that's might be a little bit of a waste of time personally, especially if we could just we can assign upgrades. Hold on. We've jumped Mercedes. Oh, we've jumped Mercedes. Wow, okay. What is the progress history? Oh wow, we were level with Mercedes during that race weekend. Okay. Yeah, I will say it's like it was very steady up until Silverstone, but then ever since then, I think it's also just we had so many parts in the backlog. I said this in the last episode, because with the pause development that we had, that once we were able to do it, and I've ended up buying like the facility upgrades to have enough slots, we've just sped through that thing.
Great news. The development of a part is complete, and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit the Assign Upgrades screen when you have a moment.
Okay, right, so there was this that failed. I mean, I guess we'll bring that in, because I have time so that we can adapt these. Thing is, it's not every... At least I don't think it is. It's not like every part of the like our engine and our engine and our chassis. It's just like certain ones, which is kind of intriguing, honestly. I'm giving both of them to Correa. I don't care. Colapinto's been doing well, but I trust myself more to get points, honestly, especially going to Singapore, which is a circuit I really enjoy. I trust myself more than I trust him, honestly. But we're at the race weekend now. I'll just check if there's... Oh, we've got these things in. Nice. Okay. Well, I'll play around with all this, and then I'll see you guys on Saturday for qualifying.
As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying here in Singapore.
Okay, so we're here in Singapore on the Saturday for qualifying. And I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, this is a track that I really quite enjoy racing at. I mean, Baku kind of the same, but I mean, that whole weekend was just kind of odd, really. Probably still with a bit of lack of concentration after, or well, no, I wouldn't call it concentration. Like a little bit disheartened after the end of Monza. But now we have to try and put all of that behind us and try and get a good result here. because this is the third last race of the season now. Right? It's this one, then we got Brazil, and then Vegas is the last race of the season. So there's not long left to go. So if we really want to make a push for 5th in the Constructors, maybe even 4th, right? Depending on how Mercedes ends up doing. We need to really pull up our socks and actually, you know, get our head down and really focus. And I mean, if Colapinto can... Oh, that's not... Okay, that's not good. If Colapinto can actually start scoring some points... Hold on just a second. We just went fastest. I was just talking about how we need to... Oh, okay, Gazzy's gonna let us go. Yeah, I was just talking about how I need to start trying and focus. We just went P1. I did not expect that at all. Oh, we're P3 now. Okay. Yeah, the actual fast drivers came and did laps. Still, P3 is really good. Everyone's done their laps, right? Okay, yep, everyone's done their laps, but good old Colapinto's back to the wet. Oh. Well, okay. Aside from that, I don't think we need to go again, so I am just going to sim to the end of the session. P3, Albon's right behind us. Sainz is close as well, so yeah, if we really want to beat Williams in this rivalry, we need to consistently finish ahead of them. And by we, I mean both me and Colapinto. I doubt he even made it out, though. Let's have a look. Nope. Oh, he didn't come last. Okay. Oh, great. Liam Lawson came last. Our current teammate came second last. The only person he beat was our future teammate. Oh, this... I'm really hoping it's just the fact that the V-Carb is not a good car. Or the RB, whatever you want to call it. I'm really hoping that's the case. I don't think I can go through a whole nother season with just me, with me being the only one that can actually do something. Anyway, I guess time will tell, right? Because we won't actually know until he's in the car, which won't happen till next year. So again, time will tell. Okay, so we're coming to the end of our banker lap. P6, okay. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a great lap, but again, it's just a, place marker. On used sets as well, like a used set of tires, so I mean, we should make it through to Q3, not on this run. On the next one, though. Oh, that's not good. We're on our second flyer now. Just, you guys would have joined me as we made a, well, actually I was going to say not a great mistake. No mistakes. Well, I don't know, it's not important. Gotta get my head down though. Almost 6 tenths gained, actually. The car just seems a lot different to drive right now. I don't know why, I guess, would it have something to do with maybe all the upgrades you brought in? It could be. But it just seems so much different from what Baku was. Oh no, we went deep there. Gonna lose a lot of time on that. We're still gonna get about 6 tenths gained on the lap. That should get us through, right? It does, P5 as well, okay. I was also just thinking as we were on our out lap, the end of this calendar is very street circuit heavy, right? So you got Vegas as the final one, Singapore here. Oh, Albon got knocked out. Carlos Sainz made it through. Lewis, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Antonelli, and Behrman all got knocked out as well. But yeah, I mean, even like just the calendar in general, we had like Australia, which, I mean, it's kind of a street circuit, but it's not, right? Like, it's technically it would be a street circuit. And then, I mean, China and Japan aren't. Jeddah is, Miami's not. What's after that? Imola's not. Spain isn't. Silverstone isn't. Spa isn't. Monza isn't. So there was a lot of races in there that weren't. But the end of this, hold on. The end of this calendar is very street focused, right? With Baku, with Singapore, and with Vegas. And then we got Brazil sprinkled in there, and obviously that's not a street circuit. Anyway, we're going on to our final lap of the session. That scrub lap, or like the banker lap, whatever you want to call it. That lap got us P8. It wasn't a bad lap by any means, but it obviously wasn't the best lap we could do, as we've already gained 2 tenths through the first couple of corners. I mean, up to 3 tenths now. Yeah, we're gaining a lot of time really quickly. A lot quicker than I thought. 4 tenths now. 5 tenths. I feel like every time I look up to the top right, it's... I mean, that gain's pretty marginally. Still gaining time, though. There's, what, 15 seconds left in the session. So this is definitely our final lap. Hit the hairpin. There we go. Oh, we lost a bit of time there. But we have gained about 8 tenths in total. Checkered flag has fallen. Going to gain a little bit of time out the exit of that. About 8.5 tenths now. Just under that. Oh no, we went deep there. That's going to lose us some time. Yeah, almost over a tenth, I think. Oh yeah, closer to 2 tenths. We're going to end up gaining about 7.5 tenths on that lap. Where are we going to qualify? P5, okay. I feel like, yeah, if we didn't have that like little bit of a lock up and go deep on that third to last corner.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Yuki got another pole position. Is that 3 poles in a row for Yuki? It might be. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe we should have tried to get you. Okay. Anyway, let's just move on. Yeah, I think if we didn't make that mistake, we could have maybe outqualified Lando, gotten up to P4. But I mean, in the race, hopefully we can get him anyway. I guess we'll just head to the grid.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. And here's our track, 4.94 kilometres long, and overtaking chances into the first corner, into turn 14 at the end of the Esplanade, and now into turn 16 in the newly reprofiled sector that we first ran on in 2023. Still though, it's punishing and tough on the brakes, and the heat and humidity will take an effect on our drivers. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Yuki Tsunoda lines up on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Correa, Oscar Piastri, and Fernando Alonso. Leclerc, Sainz, Doohan, and Alex Albon. Hamilton, Verstappen, Pierre Gasly, and Hülkenberg. Antonelli, Behrman, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Isaac Hadjar. Stroll, Lawson, Colapinto, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And with me for this commentary this afternoon, former racing driver Naomi Schiff. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, so as you would have seen in the grid sequence, Max Verstappen has some kind of engine penalty. So he is starting in P12. Yeah, P12. So it's Yuki, then George, then Lando, then us. So we could potentially fight for a podium here, you never know. Looks like, I mean, we could do either a 1 or a 2 stop. If we can do the 1 stop, I'm going to try the 1 stop. George is starting on hards. Everyone else ahead of us is starting on mediums. The Astons, the Ferraris, the Alpines and the Saubers and the Hasses. The Haas cars, rather. Or mainly Colapinto starting on hards, okay. We'll have to see how this race actually shakes up. It's a dry race, no threat of rain. But we should be able, especially with Russell on hards, we should be able to get a good launch off the start. Okay, lining up on the grid now. I mean, for our championship fight, we're in position to get a really good result. But I mean, if you think of like the drivers the drivers championship.
Okay, incredible.
Max needs to get his head down and get as high as he can if he wants to stop Lando from catching him in the drivers championship. It's only what, a 7-point gap? We'll have to see though as the lights are on and they're off. We'll get a really good start compared to. You've got to be kidding. Right, well, we got a good start compared to George, but then he just swiped across us and hit our front wing. The bad luck from Baku follows us to Singapore. How bad is it?
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Systems all looking good.
Minor damage I can deal with. As it's now Norris. Hold on, we're in third. I was so dejected from that front wing little bit of damage that I just realized we're in third place. Sonoda's first, Norris is in second, we're up in third place. Russell's struggling out the gate on those hards as, oh no, we get a snap of well, not even a snap, just like a huge whiff of understeer. I mean, I think I can probably make this, I can probably like work with the damage until the pit window. Because if it's not too bad, then we should be fine. Although these guys ahead of us have already, I mean, they're getting close to a second out in front, which does make sense because they are much better cars, obviously. Oh, okay, we hit the wall there. But I mean, hopefully we can
Okay, DRS
maybe
is
try and
now
catch them.
available.
Okay, so it's currently lap 9 now. I don't... So, Max Verstappen's right behind me. He started in 12th place. I don't know how he's gotten that high. Oh, Kimi's out the session.
Information on Antonelli. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car.
Is it safety car, VSC? Nothing? Okay, lovely. Yeah, the top two, Tsunoda and Norris, we weren't able to keep up with them. We have built a 6-second gap to Russell though, so that's good, although Verstappen is right behind us now. I've managed to just drive through this
No need to worry about the tyre
this
conditions now.
damage
Everything's looking good.
that we have on the front wing. It's not easy, but it is doable. I think when we pit, I definitely will change my front wing. But for now, I can manage it. Right, I mean, we're supposed to come in on lap 15. I'm thinking I'm going to probably try and come in on 13 or 14. Not only to just
Caution,
kind
caution.
of mitigate the effects of this front wing,
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead.
but also to
please.
try and get an undercut
3.3
on some of these
seconds.
cars.
Green flag.
So it's gonna... I'm probably gonna do 14, because I think 13's a bit too early. Right, I know it's only like one lap, but point still stands. I think I'm gonna come in on 14, one lap earlier, try and do the undercut. And just try and hold off Verstappen until... although, there is also the thought of, do I just let him by if he gets close enough? Or like, well, not let him by, but like not put up too much of a fight. Because he's in a much quicker car. Maybe I could use him to pull me along to the other two. I don't know, we'll have to see if it even comes to that, because... oh, okay. He's been behind us for about a lap and a half, 2 laps now. Hasn't been able to do anything as of yet. Although this is the closest he's ever been. He's got DRS and he just can't get close to us. We'll have to wait and see if he ever tries anything.
Here's some information on Russell for you. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Oh. If we're trying to make a push to catch Mercedes in the Constructors, that's going to help us massively. As we're actually catching these guys in front. The gap to Norris is about 1.5 now. It was, I think, about 3 seconds the last time I updated you guys. We're going to be coming in about 2 laps time. Again, to try the undercut and also try
We're
and...
approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hard.
trying
this time.
to, you know, do damage limitation on how much time we're going to lose because of this front wing. I mean, Verstappen hasn't even really tried anything either, like to try and get past us. Maybe we can catch them, who knows? As I say that though, Max is just going to go straight by, never mind. Yeah, I'm not going to fight it too much. Oh, okay.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 33.0
Mark, can you let me talk,
seconds.
please? Yeah, I'm gonna... okay, well, I was gonna say we're gonna try and stick with him to, like, try and pull me along. He has pretty much already gapped a second to me, and it's been, like, 3 corners. If we don't get DRS on this straight, then we definitely won't be able to keep up with him. And we don't, okay. So there, he's probably just gonna ride up into the sunset. We're actually keeping up with Verstappen. Like, I'm kind of surprised. I'm definitely going to box this lap. The question just becomes, do I actually change my front wing? Because it is drivable, right? It's not like impossible. I mean, I'm just gonna have to make the decision up on the fly, I think. Hold on. Oh, actually, I can't even change it now. Never mind. Well, guess we're changing our front wing. We'll see where we come out, because we're about 15-20 seconds ahead of Alonso and Piastri. We're gonna lose, what is it, like 5 extra seconds for changing the front wing?
We had an issue removing the front wing.
Right.
I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race.
10-second pit stop, are you kidding me? Right. So the top 3 is
Pit strategy
probably out the
complete.
picture,
See these tyres through to the end now.
but Alonso and Piastri were, what was it, like 15-20 seconds I think it was, behind me, so we should still be good for a P4, which is still a very good finish. Obviously, you know, you'd love a podium. But I mean, yeah, that was a 10-sec. Usually, change your front wing is probably 7 or 8 seconds. That was, yeah, almost 10 seconds, I think it was. That was a very, very ballsy move on Jack there. Honestly, I can't even believe I tried it up. I wasn't commentating because I didn't think I was going to do it. But then I just thought, if we want to actually get this undercut to work, we need clean air, which means I need to get past these cars quick.
And gap to the car in front, 4.5 seconds.
Well, it's not, it's less than a second now. I don't know where Mark got that number from. Yeah, we're gaining on, I mean, we've gained 2 seconds on, oh, send it down the inside there on Gasly, cut the corner a lot there. We already gained 2.5 seconds on Jack. Absolutely flew past Gasly.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Verstappen has pitted and he has come out ahead of us, which we knew was going to happen. Especially with that delay in the pits. Although, I mean, Gasly's now 2 seconds behind us. We're catching Hamilton ridiculously quickly. We're absolutely flying on these hard tyres. I wonder if... Oh, no.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I was about to say, having a front wing seems to be helping. Now we've gone and... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if it's the same damage that we had before, we can manage that. Right, especially if it's pretty much the exact same stuff that we had before. We'll have to see.
Leclerc is stopping now.
Oh, wow, Verstappen's already got an undercut on both Norris and Tsunoda. Tsunoda's in P4. Who's in first place? Because it would be Verstappen in P2, probably.
Franco's in the pits.
Hold on, actually, I can figure it out. Alonso. Alonso is yet to pit.
Franco is in the pits.
Wow, okay. But yeah, Norris has passed Tsunoda. And then Max has passed both of them. I wonder if Tsunoda has just played an absolute amazing team game there for Red Bull and just held Lando up that entire time on their in-lap. Very well could be the case. Oh, as we go wide there. I'm going to have to relearn how to drive with a broken front wing again. Okay, Tsunoda's gotten past Norris, but they were fighting so much that we are now in DRS of Lando. Could we fight for a podium? There still might be a chance that we could get a podium. We're definitely not going to catch Max. He's had an absolutely insane day. From what was it, P12 up to... He's now in first place. Alonso's pitted. He pit on the lap prior to this. But there might be a chance we could still fight for a podium. Oh, this could be it. No, we weren't close enough. It's lap 21 now. I've managed to stick... Oh, no. Okay. I've managed to stick with these guys. But I just haven't been close enough yet to actually make a move on them. Although, we are closer than we ever have, than we've been, like, before. I feel like we could be getting very close to trying something on Lando here. He doesn't have the DRS. Tsunoda's gotten away from him. Lando doesn't have DRS. Oh, this is perfect. Come on. Come on, get close. He's going to protect the the inside rather. We'll go around the outside, going wheel to wheel through that corner. And made the overtake look easy. Kind of. We're up into P3 now.
Gap ahead,
Holy shit.
Seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate
Verstappen's
by
10 seconds down the road.
0 seconds.
How? Okay, he's driving like a fucking alien today. What on earth is going on with Max Verstappen? He started in 12th. He is now... He made his way up to... What was it? P4, like, within 5 laps, I think it was.
Tire conditions
And now
still looking
he has got a massive undercut on both Tsunoda and Norris, and myself as well. Although he passed us before the pit stops anyway. And he's now 10 seconds from us, 11 now, and what, 8-9 seconds from Yuki. I mean, he's having an incredible day. But, I mean, back to our race, we've managed to get past Lando. This is... I don't think we'd be able to catch Tsunoda. So this is probably our race right here. Us versus Lando for third. Could we get another podium? We got one in Canada. That was a little bit of luck, a little bit of just me really enjoying that track. I also really enjoy this track. And, I mean, George retired earlier. Both Mercedes retired, didn't they? We actually... Could this be another podium for us? A little bit of luck. Circuit that I'm quite familiar with and quite enjoy. Maybe. Now we just have to try and... I mean, we've already kind of... We've broken DRS to Norris already. We might have this in the bag already.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I'll try, Mark. So far, we are holding off Lando. As you heard Mark say...
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
I'm trying, Mark, please. Yeah, final lap. Lando has been up our tail the entire time. This is the closest that he's been. He's going to try and go around the outside.
2.9 seconds.
Mark, we're not catching Tsunoda. Just let me concentrate. Yeah, I would guess he's going to try and be pretty desperate right now. That wasn't a great exit. He's going to have a line on us. He's also going to have DRS down this this kind of straight that's split into two. Okay, I hope, can we just get... Oh, we got much better acceleration than him. Oh, that's so much better. That's really surprising, actually. Yeah, Max pulled away from us, as we expected. We tried to catch Yuki, but we weren't really able to, so kind of just, managed my tires. Stuck within, just kept Lando behind. Max is going to win the race. He's got to be very close to taking this championship. We, though, We are going to come through for P3.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here.
Oh,
so
very
well
happy.
Done. Yes.
Very happy. Our second ever podium. Obviously the first one in Canada. I know you guys didn't get to see. Yeah, but again, I'll take a bloody podium.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
Wow, that's 3 wins in a row. They really are on a roll now and really building great momentum. They're clearly one to look out for.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've absolutely loved watching that action today, and I'm sure these three have loved taking part. Here come our podium finishers. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen.
So it's a 1-2 for Red Bull. We get a third place. Again, ecstatic with the third place. Now, I wonder how close... Well, one, how close Max is to getting his championship, and how close Red Bull are to getting theirs. We'll have a look in a second.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
I mean, it was just an amazing drive from Max. From 12th to 1st is insane. By 10 seconds as well, that's absolutely absurd. I will say, Colapinto actually did a really good job. From 21st up to 11th, no points, but still a good job nonetheless. Liam Lawson got up 2 places, okay. And then, yeah, both Mercedes cars didn't even finish the race. Max is 33 points ahead of Lando. So if he... What's that? If he gets anywhere from... Honestly, if he scores any points next week, and... Well, actually, I can't do the math on the fly. Whatever it is, he's very close to getting his championship. Have Red Bull... How many... would you need to be in the constructors? Because it's 25 plus 18 is... What is that? 33... 43. So double that is 86. Okay. They could win it next week, though. Like at the next weekend. We're beating Williams by... What is that? 20... No, 28 points. We're 30 points ahead of Aston Martin. We're 8 points behind. We could potentially push for 4th in the constructors. That would be absolutely amazing. But that has been the Singapore Grand Prix. We got a podium. Oh, it's now an era-defining rivalry, is it? Increase points to 109 to win. Fan rating will be awarded upon winning the rivalry. I mean, we're already winning it. Are we... Oh, fan rating 4. Really? Our sentiment doesn't go up after we got a podium. That was... Okay, anyway. Doesn't really matter. If you've enjoyed the episode, make sure to hit like. If you want to see how not only this season goes, but the rest of the series in general goes, make sure to hit subscribe. And I've got a bunch of other games on the channel as well if you want to check those out. But thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one.